So I am quite tall. I also have a long neck. I'm 6'4". Well, I used to be 6'1", and then one day I took a Viagra and it got stuck in my throat. No. So I am from Connecticut, obviously. I used to work in finance. I try not to use the hard I. But I was not a good fit for the job. I was told my email sign-off was unprofessional because I signed off with memento mori, which is Latin for remember you will die. My boss hated me. My boss was a micromanager. He was much shorter than me. And in his defense, I was not a good employee. Like sometimes I would call out of work when I slept too well. I'd be like, honestly, Dave, I got an incredible night of sleep and I'm feeling a little over the weather. And you don't deserve me at my best. Don't worry. This is going to sound a little arrogant, but I went to a very good college. I'm not going to say which one, but top 3. You know, Harvard, Yale, University of Wisconsin. And then I worked in investment banking. I don't recommend investment banking. The only valuable part of the job is the interview process, because it taught me how to flirt with douches. I learned how to seduce. I had one boss, though, who was so evil that to this day I still have rage fantasies about him. I do. I have a friend who still works with this guy, and recently my friend said to him, "Hey, did you hear that Eric Walsh became a comedian?" And my boss said, and I quote, "Who's that?" Now, here's what you guys think of this. So I was working at this other company, and when I got promoted, I said, how about instead of paying me more money, I just work 4 days a week instead? What do you guys think of that? Yeah? I got laid off. My boss told me he questioned my commitment to the organization. I said, I'm incredibly committed Monday through Thursday. My logic is, past a certain threshold, time to me is way more important to me than money. So here's my question for you guys. How much would you be willing to sell the next year of your life for?
Everything.
What? What did you say?
A lot.
A lot, yeah, okay. You have a number?
$100,000.
That's so low. That's like, I kind of want to purchase you and then resell you at a higher price. It's so low. It's like 80 grand after tax. I think my answer is, maybe 5 million, so just a little higher than yours. I really enjoy my life. You know, I read recently, apparently the best indicator of good mental health is spontaneity. Needless to say, I'm flourishing. Although I can't say this definitively, but I'm pretty sure the other day this guy Pythagorean theorem at the urinal. He asked me how tall I am. Then he asked me my shoe size. I think he took A and B to calculate the size of my C. What's my shoe size? 12. We're not doing math here. This is a conversation. Last weekend I got margaritas with the boys. Spicy, of course. We were sipping our margs and complaining about our moms. And, you know, my mother is a very nice lady. She dresses me quite well. She keeps sending me articles of crimes committed in New York City, and it's deeply upsetting. Because one, It's terrifying. And 2, there's something I can do about it. She's always like, please be careful. So now I've started sending her obituaries of people her age. And I say, please be careful. Memento mori. You guys using ChatGPT at all?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, people say that it just tells you what you want to hear, right? I like that about it, though. So lately, I've been going to the gym. This is extremely embarrassing. But when I get back from the gym, I started taking a selfie. I uploaded to ChatGPT, and I say, hey, am I looking strong today? He goes, yeah, you're looking so strong. I'm like, are you just flattering me? He goes, why would I flatter the strongest man on the planet? No, I am skinny, but I'm too lazy to get jacked. I'm more lazy than I am insecure. I also think I would be a significantly worse person if I was jacked. I think my twink physique mitigates my grandiosity. But I have been going back to the gym recently to make myself presentable for mating season. So within the next month or 2, I should be looking like a hot piece of giraffe. I've also been trying to improve my jawline, so I've been going to sleep wearing a ball gag. Nothing too fancy, just your textbook red ball gag. Khakis and treats, ball gag and sheets. You know, I think women should compliment men more often, specifically me. I have been told I could be a little intimidating, so I've started wearing a backpack to weaken my aura. My mom, she's been on my case lately about getting a girlfriend, so now she's always pointing out attractive women in public. I'm like, yeah, she's hot, mother, but is she wise? Does she have a certain joie de vivre? Because I live in the West Village, there's a million beautiful women, but they have no zest. And I'm not trying to insult any of these beautiful women who radiate no joy. I'm just saying I'm quite a vivacious fellow. And I just think it's sad that so many people today have lost the art of good conversation. I don't want to hear about your transformative experience studying abroad in Madrid. I want to hear what you think about my semester in Barcelona. I have a roommate, he's a man, and we have different beds. But a couple nights ago, he came into my room at 2 a.m. to take my phone charger. And I woke up and went, oh! Because I was wearing my ball gag. Here's a question for you guys. Say a guy came up to you with 2 pieces of paper, and one says what your life calling is, the other says who your soulmate is. Which one do you take? Life calling? Soulmate? I think I would choose soulmate. Then I was thinking it would be jarring if I chose soulmate, and that was how I found out I was gay. It says Greg. Ball gag gave it away. Touche. You know, there's this quote I love by Carl Jung. Carl Jung, the psychologist, not to be confused with my nephew, young Carl. The quote is, the world will ask you who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you. The world told me to stay in finance. I said, no, I'm a playful man. And I refuse to just be another cog in the corporate machine. A big black cog. She. Here's another quote. Dogs are awesome. That's a quote by young Carl. All right, my name's Eric Walsh. Have a good one.